You motherfuckers promised me a fucking tier list.
I'm sorry, you testicle-faced kid fiddler. When did we promise you anything?
You're only saying that because your remake was a crime against nature and mine was good.
Shut the fuck up. We don't talk about that abomination.
Well, we're more than likely going to make a Nightmare on Elm Street tier list, so eventually we'll have to talk about that crime against my eyes.
Donnie, you need to stop promising tier lists. You're getting fucking serial killers in our Discord server.
Content equals money, Corey.
What inspired you to
make another tier list?
Money?
Our channel isn't even monetized, Donnie. Let's just begin with the first Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm just going to say S tier. This movie was exactly what horror needed back in 1984. Michael and Jason's movies were getting stale by this point, but then Freddy showed up and made slashers interesting again.
It helps that this movie was actually scary. Freddy pulling Johnny Depp into his bed and the blood pouring everywhere. Tina flying around the room. The guy in the prison cell getting hung by his own bed sheets and his friends can't do shit to stop Freddy from doing it. The body bag in the school. Even that fucking Jump Rope Girl song freaks me out.
That's a first, Joe being scared of kids. Usually it's the other way around.
Saw that coming a fucking mile away. We all know this movie's going in S tier, though. It gave us two of the best horror characters of all time. Nancy Thompson, who's one of the first final girls I can think of to actually be a badass and stand up to the killer and survive completely alone. And obviously Freddy Krueger, who is easily one of cinema's most iconic villains. This movie goes straight into S tier. It fucking saves slasher movies.
I'm almost scared to ask you guys to rank this next one, but next is Freddy's Revenge.
Was that the one without Nancy, but we're still in her house for some reason?
Do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down?
It's the gay one, Joe.
Okay, Donald. You don't get to comment on this one anymore.
Interesting how you're the one getting all defensive, Barry.
Can we just put this one into B tier? I can tell this is going to get politically incorrect faster than Trump taking back the TikTok ban.
Hello, I like money.
Fuck off, Corey. I had my reasons to unban it.
Money?
Yeah, this movie should just go into B tier, apart from the final moment at the party, and other parts of the film. This movie is just really forgettable. Let's just move on to Dream Warriors.
Am I allowed to comment on this one?
Unfortunately, yes.
Fucking S tier. This movie was freaky as shit. It had Freddy make jokes but still be scary, which is something the franchise never was able to do again, and it had some of the most creative kills in all of slashers. This line alone should prove my point.
This is it, Jennifer. Your big break in TV. Welcome to prime time, bitch.
I dare anyone to tell me why that isn't one of the best kills in all of horror cinema.
Nobody's denying that Freddy was peak in this movie, but be honest, Donnie. The kids in this movie are cringe as fuck.
What else is new?
No, I actually get what he's saying. I get that it's meant to show what all the kids dream about, but holy shit, do I really need to kill a kid after he dresses as a fucking wizard? No idea how anyone found that scene scary anymore after that happened, so I love this movie, but I'm saying A tier. Now on to the Dream Master. Can anyone actually remember what the fuck happened in this one?
You kill off the surviving kids from the last movie.
The movie introduces Alice.
You kill someone by making out with them.
Jesus fucking Christ. It took a lot of therapy to forget that I kissed that asthmatic bitch. Who fucking wrote that? Please just put it in D tier.
We all wanted to forget that, but not as much as I wanted to forget the Dream Child. Freddy gets turned into a baby at the end of this shit pile, and only 3 people die. So this goes immediately into F tier, and next is Freddy's dead. We already know this is F tier.
I don't even want to think about that disrespectful piece of shit, let alone rank it. Let's just move on to Wes Craven's New Nightmare. This is a fucking masterpiece, and I think most people forget that there would be no Scream without New Nightmare.
Bringing Freddy into the real world was just pure genius. And thank God Wes Craven came back to save the series after Bob Shea greenlit everything with Freddy's burnt-ass face on it, even if it's a piece of shit because he thought it would make money. Rest in peace, Wes Craven, a true horror legend, and this movie is honestly my favorite of all of his films. It gets to be original and breathed new life into the series when it had run dry while being the fucking 7th installment.
Hang on, I just realized Resident Evil did that too. For both Nightmare and Resident Evil, the 6th installment was a piece of shit that proved the series had gone on for too long. And 7 was the masterpiece that told an original story and breathed new life into the series. We should totally do a Resident Evil tier list, but in the meantime, I think New Nightmare should go into S tier.
No argument there, but next is Freddy versus Jason.
Wait, didn't we already talk about this one?
You are correct, sir.
Yeah, we already ranked this in our Friday the 13th video, and we put it in A tier there, so there's no reason to talk about it again. Let's just put it in A tier, and next is the most disrespectful film of any fan-loved franchise, the 2010 remake of Nightmare on Elm Street.
Or fucking hell, do we really need to talk about this piece of shit?
Piece of shit is being generous. This fucking abomination killed the franchise. What really hurts is that Jackie Earle Haley is good casting to replace Robert Englund as Freddy, but the fucking script is so bad and every actor. That isn't Jackie just fucking sleepwalks through the movie. The idea of Freddy being innocent is cool, but then why the fuck do they scrap it and make Freddy a confirmed pedo? How the fuck are we supposed to like Freddy knowing he's a kid fucker instead of just a killer?
This movie could have saved the fucking franchise, and instead it fucking killed it. Seriously, this movie is 15 fucking years old this year, and we still haven't gotten a new movie. Please, can we just put it in F tier and end the video?
There was never a fucking chance of it going any higher than F tier. And yeah, let's just end the video here. You guys know the drill by now. Like and subscribe and all that shit. President's out.